To me, sound design is, I need to be able to take a sound, it doesn't matter what it is, but I need to be able to take it and bend it and shape it and form it into a way that can fit the story or the emotion that I'm trying to achieve.
Sound design is an audio representation of an event or sequence of event to make a creative or a storytelling point.
To me, the true essence of sound design is basically creating something natural from scratch and to be able to have an impact with that thing that you created on someone subconsciously. So it's not only about telling a story with what you created, but it also affecting someone subconsciously, because sound acts on a subconscious level. So I think that is what the true essence of sound design is.
声音设计实际上是门艺术，分艺和术两个层面。艺的话是指宏观的调动所有声音元素来讲故事，另一方面术是指通过什么样的知识、什么样的手段来制作具体的声音元素，来支持目的的表达。所以总体来讲的话，声音设计 sound design 它是一门艺术。
So if you consider a game or a film, there are so many elements that compose the soundtrack of the film. So one of the most important elements is the sound effects. So everything except for the music and the dialogue constitutes the sound effects. So all the cool sounds of the gunshots, the car revs, or the explosion, all that come under sound effects.
When you imagine sound design for your product, you need to take into account the location of your story when it's happened, and also you need to take into account the time of your story. So you need to convey that. So if your story happens in the Second World War, your sound should express that. If your story happens in China, you need to express that. If your story happened in space with aliens, your sound should express that properly.
Synthesis-based MIDI and sample-based MIDI, when we talk about these things, you need to talk about the difference of where are you starting. And if we're doing synthesis-based MIDI or synthesis-based sound, we're starting with a simple sound wave, like a square wave or a triangle wave or a saw wave. And we're combining these simple waves together to create new sounds. With sample-based MIDI, we're taking recordings. So maybe we record a violin and we record every note that violin could play. And we load all those wave files into a sampler, like a contact player or something. And then we perform those sounds. And that's the difference. It's where you start.